Alright, Shalom. First and foremost,
First of all, I want to give praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushua, B'Hashem, Kakodash.
I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and Shalom to the sincere Akiman 13 and the truth and sincerity. Alright, we come out here every single Saturday to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom and bring remembrance unto the people of Israel. The true people of Israel. Not the ones that dwell in our land to this day. Because no power put them in that land but them themselves. We're out here to bring remembrance unto the true people according to the scriptures, which consists of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and the Native Americans. We're supposed to have a sign here. We'll get that sooner or later. That will have the 12 tribes of Israel on it. That consists of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. From Judah all the way down to Issachar.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me, when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me.
We got it last week, but it's always best to get the team.
What was it?
No. Stop that. Did you get Ezekiel 37:1? Continue down. But don't read it yet. Yeah, one second. Let me get this.
The more we let the spirit flow, the more warmer you'll get. You won't really pay mind to
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start over.
Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee.
He's talking to Ezekiel here. And Ezekiel was a prophet ordained from the Most High himself. Like all the other prophets. Just like all the other prophets, the Most High knew Ezekiel before he was even born. To be ordained as a prophet. As well as us. We are prophets of the Most High. We're not just here, but we're on the four corners of the earth. And all the big cities. Where our people dwell. We're on the four corners of the earth for one reason. Yahushua, which is what this word that they call Jesus, told his disciples to preach across the world, that the world may know the gospel. Alright? But the reason he's telling them to do that is because our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, because that consists of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, are spread across the world. They're spread to the four corners of the world, amongst all the nations. That is part of the curses. Now Ezekiel is is there to warn the people, as well as all the other prophets. They were ordained to warn the people as well. He was known before he was even born, before he's even in the womb, by the Most High. We ourselves never thought we will actually be a prophet. Alright? We were thinking like everybody else when we were little. What I want to be when I grow up is a police officer. Or when I want to be when I grow up as an astronaut. Or a doctor. Or a scientist. We thought as everybody else in this world does. But as many as you grown-ups know, you can never, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can never achieve their goal because they are under the curses of the Most High.
I got a precept on this. Got Deuteronomy.
There's a fucking Edomite who just look at scoff. You see this shit?
But you
Of
see,
course you do.
Edomite scoff, and then the rest of the Jake, because those Edomites among the Jakes.
You Jakes
the
are trying to
Edomite.
befriend your enemies.
That shows right
it
there.
said
man.
Deuteronomy 32:26. I said I will scatter them into the corners. I will make them the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
I will make the remembrance of them cease from among men. That's what the Most High says. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans don't remember who they are. They do not remember who they are. They are called bywords. And they go by those bywords. And they rather go by those bywords for us to actually tell them that they're an Israelite. I saw a thing before, and it says the hardest thing to do is waking up a broken people. It is. You want to call yourself so-called African American, or a so-called Latino, or a so-called Native American. You're an idiot. You are a people. You are a people, a certain people, and you're supposed to be together. You are Israel. From the Latinos, the Latinos and the Gadites on down, or the northern tribe. From the so-called blacks, from the so-called blacks to the Haitians, or the southern tribe. But the Most High's coming so he can bring us all together.
And,
You can laugh and scoff all you want, but when the end comes, there ain't gonna be no laughing and scoffing then. There's gonna be tears and despair. That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna lose your family. You're gonna lose your children. You're gonna lose your close relatives. Your friends. Anything that you own will be lost. Because you rather choose the world than to choose the Most High himself.
And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me.
I heard him that spake unto me.
And he said unto me, Son of man, I sent thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me.
Now, how did Israel rebel against him? By not following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's how.
They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. You're continuing the way of your fathers, not following the law, statutes, and commandments. The reason we're trying to wake our people up is to stop that. Is start following the commandments to the best of your ability. Though you will still commit sin because we are in this flesh. We are to endure until the end comes, that we may get that new flesh. That the laws will be embedded into you as like instinct. Alright? Now who's that he that is talking about there? It's the Most High. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's who. And that's the power of Israel. It doesn't say anything in the scriptures, the power of the world. The power of all nations. It's always said the Holy One in Israel.
For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
You're impudent and stiff-hearted. That's what you are. You don't want to listen to us. We tell you to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and everything will be better. Everything will be better for you. We tell you to repent and you don't want to repent. You rather follow your wicked deeds.
I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh.
Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. That's what we're telling you. These scriptures are the words of the Most High. It says in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, have my words written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Roughly paraphrasing. These words will not go back to the Most High void. As the scripture says, as the Most High says, my word will not come back void. It will accomplish to where I sent it. And that's how it's going to be. Prophecy is taking place to this very moment. The Most High is setting us up as a watchman for you. Though you hate us, we're only here for the 1/3. 2/3 of you are going to despise our very existence.
And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear,
Whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them.
That's when that day comes, then you will know that a prophet's been among you. Whether you hear or whether you forbear. And many of our people will forbear. What's sad is how I mentioned before. What's sad is that heathens rather come up to us than you. And we're telling you the good things. And the heathens don't got anything good to them but evil. But destruction. That's all that's coming. And we're telling you that you're a king. You're a prince. Come back to who you truly are. You used to live in luxury. You used to have more than one wife. The women were under you. Nowadays, the women are above you.
So is any abomination now. With that, all that confusion.
But no, our people want to be a sodomite. Our people want to wear women's clothing. Our people want to go after stupid things. Way dumber than what the heathens go after. Our people are super stupid, sottish, impudent. You rebelled against the Most High. You're going against His laws. And the laws were meant for you to separate you from the rest of the people.